After conquering the north and putting Ul to his lovely grave, Taka continued travel to the south, where Battery, the matriarch of the Izila, was residing. His only mission now is to put the bloody grabs of the Izila off Oros and end the suffering of his people. Therefore, he was on his way to take down Battery and her empire. Arriving at the gate that led to the land of the Izila, he shot down the guard with his bow. Taka then realized that he would need to find a way to get past the gate. Though only made out of wood, the gate was a fortified construction that could not be penetrated by a normal or heavy club. Therefore, he needed a better solution. Conveniently, there was an elephant that was resting not far from the gate. Taka took control of the elephant and ran through the gate as if the gate were made out of jelly. He rode the elephant confidently through the enemy's path, destroying all the enemies on his way. Eventually, he reached a cage that held a Wenja. Taka untied the prisoner and had a conversation with him. He learned that there are others Wenja that are being held captive at Izilak villages. He must free them, and in return, they will help him attack the Temple of Battery. Taka obtained the information and was on his way to rescue his people. He took out a lot of Izila that day, on the road, in the villages, and completed his mission. After freeing the imprisoned Wenja, he headed to the gate of Battery's temple. As a narrator, I must say Izila prioritized their security way more than the Udam. Udam does not have the infrastructure that can help defend themselves from threats as complicated as the Izila. Between Battery's temple and where Taka and his people stand was a cliff. If Taka wants to reach Battery, he would have to find a way to get to the other side of the cliff. Luckily, the Wenja had a plan. They would use the standing stone as a bridge, and therefore would help Taka and the other infiltrate the Izila defense. Reaching Battery, Battery's guard were alerted by what happened. They tried to stop the Wenja by shooting at them, killing lots of Taka's people. The Wenja ignored the pain and pushed through the situation. They knew that Taka would aid them, and in the end, their sacrifices would not be in vain. Taka attacked the guards and tried to stop them from harming his people. Eventually, the Wenja succeed in pushing the stone, creating a way through the cliff to Battery's temple. Taka put on his Krati mask and advanced in the direction of Battery. The Izila saw Taka under Krati mask, which then became terrified and useless. All they could do was run away from him or let him decide their fate. Continue running. Taka saw an exit and reached for it. Suddenly, Battery appeared out of nowhere and tackled Taka. She seems to be waiting for him. Battery succeeded in unequipped Krati from Taka. At the same time, an eclipse occurred. Batteries blamed Taka because Taka has played with fire and abused Krati's power. They lock into a battle of dominance in which the winner decides the loser's fate. Battery wasn't a normal opponent. She was a great archer, and every shot she landed put Taka close to death. She herself wasn't playing fair either. She summoned her minions to aid her in defeating Taka. Unfortunately for her, Taka wasn't a random dude. He was a beastmaster. Taka took cover and tried his best to avoid Battery's deadly arrows, as well as recover by abusing the healing mechanic of Fakrai. Taka was also a great archer. He fired arrows toward Battery as a respawn and did a ton of damage to her. Taka also had his beast by his side, aiding him in battle. As a result, Battery was exhausted. Taka saw the opportunity to finish this battle. He shortened the distance. Facing Taka, Battery screamed for Suxli, the sun, which was the god that the Izila worshipped, to save her from an unavoidable defeat. Battery then insulted Taka, but she soon got handled by him. She cursed Taka and hoped that the sun would burn him to ash. Unfortunately for her, Taka pushed her to the fire and turned her to ash instead. Before turning to ash, she screamed in agony and eventually vanished into the fire. Taka returned to the village in triumph. Tensei, the wolfman, welcomed Taka for his victorious return. He said that Taka and his story as a beastmaster will still be remembered for a long time. He then proceeded to invite Taka to get high on blood. Typical Tensei. Taka later visited the Sunwalker that he captured, a betrayer of his people and a coward who might even be considered an opportunist. Though he was granted freedom, he chose to stay and live with the Wenja. Taka gave him his gratitude. Surprisingly, he wanted to be an army commander. but Taka recommended he become the commander of the field instead. And that was the end of Taka's journey. Though he still had problems to solve, he had succeeded in making Oros a better place for Wenja. Wenja slept in peace, knowing that they would thrive. And for Ul's little daughter, at the epilogue, she seems to have unlocked her Beastmaster ability, owning a cave bear. What does this mean? Is she Taka's successor? We would never know. Until we figure that out. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next series. This is David, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Peace.